Hey guys, it's Sasha with Rice and Raw, and this is video number 6 of my Saved by Sugar Startup question and answer series. So let's get started. Hey Sasha, when did you start losing weight on the high carb, low fat lifestyle? I lost weight after 2 months of trying to figure out this lifestyle, and then 2 months of just waiting around. Hopefully it will work. So it took 4 months in total for me to start seeing any weight loss. And then it took me about 6 months after that to start losing weight, or to start completely losing all the weight. And then it took me another maybe year to really take up the last 5 pounds, and then just kind of change my whole body composition over to, more muscle-based than fat-based. Because even when you lose weight, I really do believe that you need to be moving and active to fully be healthy, because you might be skinny, but you can be sitting around all day and you're not moving, and you have more fat stores, more fatty tissue than someone who is moving, who is athletic, who can carry stuff and has strength. Strength is very important, especially when you get older as a female. It really helps with bone health. So that's just something to think about. Let's see. Taylor asked, if you have to bring a banana smoothie to work often, is it okay to drink it even if it gets a little warm, or if you fear that it has oxidized too much? I do bring banana smoothies to work all the time, but I don't drink them past 4 to 5 hours. If it starts to oxidize, I know my boyfriend does this a lot. He'll make a smoothie in the morning, and he'll drink 2 of them or whatever, but then there's 1 left, and he doesn't drink that until, I don't know, maybe 6 o'clock at night. He comes back, and I'm always like, have you been drinking? And he's like, no, it's just a smoothie. It's the smell of the smoothie. And I'm like, it doesn't seem healthy. He's like, yeah, no, it tasted terrible. So why are you eating this? So I would be careful about oxidizing too much. It can go off. When you've blended it up, I feel like it's much more susceptible to go off than just a plain banana. So try to drink it within 4 hours or so of making it. That's definitely my suggestion. Sylvia asks, what does your average day of testing look like? I assume testing means with my job. It depends on the day of the week. It's not a stagnant job. You are always doing something differently, or doing something different. I've been on 2 different other clients recently. So, I've been at different locations, working with different people, meeting different people, doing completely different testing, more on the business side testing, also some IT testing, which is I'm more on the IT side. I go in and test the IT controls. And mostly I'm working at a main office, which is I really like, and not everyone gets that opportunity in this firm to just kind of stay at one main location. So I have my own desk there, and I really like it, and everyone is so great there. So that's mainly where I'm at, and I'll be in meetings sometimes during the day with clients. I'll be definitely interacting with clients and emailing them or talking to them on the phone. We do a lot of sharing screens through the internet if we're too far away, or I will go visit them. I'll go out and visit them, which a couple hours away, or even sometimes a plane ride. So it's always different every single day. It's a crazy job. It's really cool though. I get to talk to my seniors, and I get to talk to and hang out with managers and senior managers even, and partners, and you just meet such great people here that it just makes it worth it. For me, it's not really about the money. It's about helping others. There's no way you're going to be able to drink that. He's trying to tip the glass so we can drink it. Stop. I don't think that's going to work. So thanks. That's a really cool question. I really appreciate you taking the interest in what I do as a job. Let's see. How much raw food do you eat in the winter? All I want to eat for breakfast when it's cold outside is oatmeal and tea. And I get that. That's cool, If that's kind of what you're feeling, maybe try that out and see how you feel when you do that. Maybe have some cooked apples in your oatmeal. Make sure you are getting in fruits and vegetables. Don't completely throw them to the side when you start eating cooked foods. I definitely eat a lot more cooked food in the winter. Ashley asked, how do I stay carved up while working? She only has 30-minute lunches, so she doesn't have enough time to eat large fruit meals. This is exactly my problem. I have like 30 minutes, maybe sometimes 15 minutes to eat. There's no way I'm getting in enough food. And then I have to go back to working, or I have to go and meet with the client. Like, there's no time for me to do that. And I've been getting down on myself a lot, like it's my fault. But I'm starting to really realize it's not my fault. It's just the time constraints. So what helps me stay carved up is, like, I do have some snacks on my desk at work. I make sure I have a huge smoothie in the morning. Like, eat enough in the morning. That's so important because it gives me some buffer room during the day if I'm not able to get in as much as I need to. And again, at night, a huge dinner at night. And that's what I found has really helped. My office, though, or where I'm working at right now, they're really great. They do have tons of fruit there. They do, boo. And they have a blender and everything, which I haven't used yet. But I think that's really cool that they have that. So maybe talk to your... I don't know what the hell you're trying to do. Sorry. I'm going to get him a special bowl for this. Come here. Come here. For fuck's sake, sure. Okay. There we go. I have never met a cat who loves water as much as him. He loves running water. That's what he loves it. It's crazy. There you go. That's all yours. Mine has not as much fun because of the bowl I choose to get. I get it. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm going to answer one more quick question before we go on to the next video. And that is, what do you bring to work? I'm scared about banana smoothies oxidizing. So that's another, like, people are thinking about this. That's good that they're thinking ahead about this. How do you stop that from happening? Oh, something that does stop bananas from oxidizing is putting a little bit of lemon in there. You don't need to put in a lot where it tastes like lemony, but it definitely helps with oxidation or preventing oxidation. And some things I bring to work, which have been really helpful, are, like I mentioned in the past video in the series, Dr. McDougall's ramen, like kind of healthy ramen stuff. I think it's just great if you're just like, oh, I don't know what to do right now. It needs to be quick. It needs to be lightning fast, and that's what works for me. I also do a lot of Amy's frozen meals if I'm running really late. So their vegan meals are actually, like, really helpful. What I will try to do is I'll cook rice during the night, you know, with my timed rice cooker, and then I can have fresh rice in the morning, put that in the Tupperware and bring it to work. Either have some, like, half an avocado with it, some soy sauce, some gochujang, some sriracha, or even some, like, Indian lentils, like, can't think of, China dal. That's what I use a lot. So, you know, you got to get creative, and I do definitely switch between bringing homemade foods a lot or just having, like, kind of junky, vegan, you know, frozen meal kind of deals. It really just depends on my time constraints in the morning. Sorry, my cat's being really annoying. Okay, sorry. This is probably a really annoying video. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I really appreciate you sticking it out, though. And I will see you in the next video for more questions. Sure.